and welcome to Eccentrica Studio. So, a lot of people will know me for my braiding. I love braiding, mostly with wires and mostly on these little Kumihimo boards. But when I'm at the workshops and giving demonstrations, the first thing people always ask me is, what do I do with my old ones? Well, the first thing I usually tell them is you can regenerate them a little bit. You just run them under a little bit of warm water and sometimes a little bit of soap and give them a little rub and they will spring back to life. But there's a new way, and whether you've got old Kumihimo boards or inexpensive new Kumihimo boards, I'm getting excited now, this is what you can do. Tassels! Yes! They make fantastic tassels. I came across it quite by accident and I'd love to share with you all my different projects. This little video will show you how to convert your little boards into tassel making extravaganzas, and we're going to have fun with lots of other projects, so keep your eyes open. Okay, let's get started. Come on! So here we are with all our ingredients, as I like to say. We've got a Kumihimo board. I'm using a new one today, and I'm using a new one because I'm going to dedicate this as a tassel board. But of course, if you've got your new or old ones that are worn and torn, they're perfect too. So we've got a little bead there in our bead cap. We've got a pair of scissors. These are tonic. I love tonic scissors. They're so amazing. Got a little pen there, any pen, a nice ruler. We've got a 0.8 wire today, but you can use 0.6, that's fine. We've also got these little scissors. I just love these little scissors and they're great for trimming off and things like that. And then what would a tassel be without any cord? So this cord is 0.33. I do anything or use anything from 0.33 to 0.5 for the tassels that I make, and they seem to be ideal for that. So, and I always say we've got our hands as well. So let's have a look now at how we're going to start. So quick prep is to take your board. I'm going to pop my ruler in the centre, just move everything slightly out to one side. And I'm going to come down between the 6 on both sides there, between the 6 and the 7. I'm just going to draw a line. We're just going to come down the centre there, like so. I'm going to roll it up on its side, and we're going to continue that line down there, and we're going to continue that line down there. Just going to bring it to the back a bit as well. And now on the back, we're going to line those two up again, and we're just going to do some lines. Perfect. So I always start by prepping my board that way. Now we just need to turn it once. So the line now is horizontal. And then we've got A, B, C, D at the top and A, B, C, D at the bottom. So we're going to go in now and cut out those A, B, C. So if we start at A and to D, we can take out 3 sections, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going in with my scissors and just cutting then all the way up to D. And that's how easy it is. Come round the other side. Again, I'm going in at D this time. I'm coming up at A. Don't worry if it's not completely straight. I do like to have mine straight because I'm just a little bit of a perfectionist sometimes, but that's absolutely perfect what's happened there, and that's exactly what we want. So we're going to start wrapping now. I've taken some of the thread off the spool to get us started. I'm just going to pop it into that first little notch at the top of the board. I'm going to bring my thread down the board and around into these gap areas, and we're going to wrap around 50 times. So keep going. (48), (49), (50). Just going to pop that into there. I'm going to cut that bit of thread off there. And the thread now is supported in the board at the top there. And we're ready now for the next piece. So I've taken some wire, I've snipped off about 4 inches of wire. I'm just going to make a little tiny divot in my little wire there. And I'm going to grab hold of all these threads just on this front side of the board. And slide the wire underneath those threads, allowing the little divot to sit in the hole of the Kumihimo board. I'm going to bring my wires together and pull tightly. Notice that I use in my guidelines, my centre line as my guidelines of where I'm positioning those wires. And we're going to twist the wires a couple of times together like that. Once we're at that position, we're going to turn over the board, get our scissors, lift just this side threads on this side of the board. I'm going to go in and using our guideline, centre guideline as our cutting line, and the hole to allow the scissors to go through, we can start snipping away. Once we've got that, we can take it off the board, put the board to one side. Then we've got a really nice secure tassel. We're going to just bring those 2 sides of threads together. Bring one of the longest wire uppermost, and we're going to just come round once with that wire. Then I'm going to come in with my Zurons and just snip that off. So all we need to do now is bring our components together. So we've got a tassel cap. This flexes to the shape of the tassel. You could use a bead cap of course, but I just prefer these because they actually take on the shape of the tassel and fit nicely in place. Then we've got a little, in this case I've got a lovely glass heart bead, and that's going to pop on my wire as well. You can use any bead you like, but I really do like these heart beads. And then I'm going to take my round nose pliers, sit it on top of that bead. I'm going to just push back my silver wire just so it goes across there at an angle. I'm going to bring in my finger, and we are going to go about half the width of my finger, and then we're going to go in and 3/4 of the way down the pliers I'm going to do a nice loop, and I'm going to roll it slightly more further down into that centre of that bead there and bring it out. Just have a little play, and that will give us a really nice fixture there, either to pop our chain on or whatever we want to do there. Just you can see it there. Okay, so that's where we're at with the actual tassel. This project, obviously you can make into anything you like. You could make them into earrings, into a pendant, and that's all coming up in another project. Just going to finish off the ends. I'm just going to run the tassel through between my finger and thumb there and just check the ends are nicely cut. What I found is with this Kumihimo board, using it, that actually the lines are usually pretty sharp, and it's only when you're fiddling around or you know, just tidying up really. So that's our project there for today. I hope you've enjoyed making it. So this project was really about using the Kumihimo boards as tassel boards, and to be honest, I really enjoyed making this project and it turned out a lot better than I expected. So I'm going to actually go off now and make another one for a pair of earrings. So until next time, bye!